Greetings, Grower Planted family. I am honestly getting ready to go through my seeds so that I can prep for my fall planting. I know there's some things from last fall and this past spring that I'm out of, but I'm not sure what I'm out of, so I need to go through my seeds and see. Also, don't judge me, y'all. Y'all gonna see this unorganized way that I have my seeds. So I'm actually gonna order one of those photo cases that I see everybody using. I'm thinking, oh, that's so nice. I need to do that so that I can be able to have my seeds organized and look pretty. Okay, and easy to find. My way has been working for me, but I realized too that some of my seeds get down to the bottom of this little Ziploc bag you're gonna see, and I have no idea what seeds they are. So it's been working, but sort of not. You know what I'm saying? So once you know better, you should do better. So we're gonna do better over here. Anyways, come join me as we kind of go through the seeds and see what I have and prep how I would like to do my fall garden. Um, so yes, because I'm gonna need to get those seeds started. This will be my first official time starting seeds here the right way. I've tried a few other ways of starting seeds. Yeah, your girl likes to use pencils. Y'all see me sharpen a pencil. And that way, I tried doing them like in Ziploc bags and overwinter. Is it overwintering? I don't know. When you put them in the Ziploc bags, the seeds in them, and you moisten it and kind of let it sit out. I let it sit out on my deck. I think I had it too moist. I think everything rotted inside of those bags. Those seeds didn't make it. So I'm not trying that anymore. I'm just gonna purchase me some nice trays to start my seeds in, and just start them inside, right over here by my sliding glass door that leads out to my deck. And I'm thinking that'll work. So just trial and error. We're gonna see what's gonna work. So that other way didn't work for me. So I'm gonna look forward to starting because I want to start some new things this year. So anyway, let's get into this. Y'all see my seed bag right here? This is it right here, y'all. Child, yeah. Honey, what are we doing? This is what I have for my seeds, y'all. Don't judge me though. So as we look into the seeds, I'm gonna put y'all right here. I think that'll be a good view. And y'all see those plants behind me. Not only do I like to garden, but I also like to have all my plants in my house too. So I just love plants. I love plants. So I love plants. I love vegetables. I love fruits, fruit trees. That's something I want to do next too. So anyway, so here it is, y'all. Anyway, see like this empty case, right? This empty cowpiece case. Why is this in here? I guess to remind me I need some more. It's empty. But this is the disaster I was talking about. Oh, let me leave this up so you guys can see me. Uh-oh, you just see my mouth. Let me leave my thing back up. There we go. So this is how I've been keeping my seeds. That's it. This container looks like it's the spring summer pack. This is the fall winter pack. Okay. And then we have in here some ways I've been labeling stuff. These little tags. Some of these little tags. Knives. So these are the ones that I stuck inside of those Ziploc bags. Honey, I can still use them though. Got a pair of shades in here. Actually, I got two pair of shades in here. I needed a pair of these today when I was outside because I was outside weed whacking. Pair of reading glasses. And we'll see, what is this? Why is this in here? I don't know, but it is. And here's a lot of labels too that I've used. Let me actually purchase some more markers because I know those markers died off as well, so they're not too good right now. But anywho, that is not what we in here for. So which one I said was the winter one? This one. So we're gonna put the spring summer one away. Can y'all even see that one, right? Ooh, I'm glad I got the sheet on here. It's making my little ottoman dirty. Okay, now I'm gonna leave y'all back down because I'm gonna be kind of looking in this bag to see what we got. So I wrote out some of the things I did want to start for the fall. And kale, I love kale. I eat a lot of kale in my smoothies and saute it. So collards, carrots, Swiss chard, lettuce, spinach, beets, arugula. So I want to put all that in my raised bed number 1. Those are the ones, so I'm going to start them up, but I want to put them in raised bed number 1. And right now what I could do a raised bed number 1 until I'm ready to plant those out is I could do like some more green beans, peas, stuff like that just germinates quickly and loves the sun because we still got a lot of heat and hot days here in Georgia before it starts cooling off, so I can start those fall plants inside and those fall seeds inside to make seedlings, and in the meantime have some other things outside. And then in my raised bed number 2, I already have some zucchini seedlings on my deck that I started in one of our planters out there. I'm just gonna dig those up because now they finally got their some true leaves, and I'll put them in raised bed number 2. And then some of the fall seeds to start in, more of them that I want to start in trays is some cabbage. I have Wakefield and Red Acre, which I have not ordered those. I know those are going to come from Haas Seeds, so I already put that over to the side here. And some Waltham 29 broccoli, and that's a Haas tool seeds as well. In my block bed, I'm going to allow that to continue to grow because it has okra, cucumbers, bell peppers. So I'm gonna let it just grow until the frost kills it, and then then I'll start a second session of seeds, or I may have to up pot. So what I want to do honestly is start enough seeds where I can up pot them and then put some of those same vegetables like the broccoli, the cabbage in that particular bed. So I want the broccoli and cabbage to go in that bed. And yeah. And in my grow bags, I was trying to think what would be good to put in the grow bags for fall. I'm not really sure because so far the thing that's done the best for me in grow bags honestly is bell peppers and green beans, but that's not fall or winter stuff. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give cabbage a try in the grow bags and see how that goes. But I'm also gonna do the cabbage and broccoli. Just test it out, see what happens. Yeah. So I was thinking about doing that. And in my planter out there, that's what I have the watermelon in. I'm honestly thinking, well, I say the watermelon. Most of it's watermelon. I also have in there those, I think I have 3 ground cherry plants in there as well. Because that's going to die off eventually, and I'll rip that out. Once those watermelon I have on there are ripe, as I take each one of those off over time, once those, die off or whatever, I'm going to empty that out. I'll let the ground cherries stay until they die off or whatever happens with them. I don't know. It's my first year with those. We'll see how that goes. I doubt they can last the winter. So, honestly, what could I put in there? Maybe some broccoli and cauliflower in there as well. Maybe. Or maybe I could start up a winter squash now that can go in there. So I need to look and see what winter squash I want to start that I can put in there, because that's not a bad idea either. We might do that. I've been wanting some spaghetti squash, so I know that takes quite a few days. I probably should have already started that. I don't know. I need to look into that. That'll be new for me as well. And then in my green stalks, I already know. I want to start lettucing those. Once all my green beans fizzle out, I want to start put lettuce in those, and then that'll be what's in my green stalks. I have the 2 green stalks, so that's what I put in those. And I'll say not only lettuce though. I want to do lettuce and beets. I don't even have. Yeah, I do have beets down here, so I want to do lettuce and beets in those. And arugula will go in there too, so actually I can put that down here. So lettuce will go in the green stalk. Arugula. You know, I guess because arugula is actually I think arugula is a brassica. Is it in the brassica family? I think so. Arugula and beets will go into the green stalks. I wonder how carrots would do in the green stalk. Not sure. I know I've had carrots to grow well in my grow bed, in my grow bags, I might do some of those in a grow bag. But in my raised beds, I've had carrots grow really well in those. So yeah, you guys, off topic, but I was out in my garden today because I needed to move those grow bags over to the stand that I had set up for them. How about as I'm moving stuff around in one of my pots, one of my calla lily pots, it was a whole bunch of ants in their eggs. Gave me the just chills to see all that movement and all that stuff at one time. I was just like, oh. So I put some diatomaceous earth on them, and I realized I have an issue with ants. And it's just crazy how you just move something and you realize, I'm like, where are these ants coming from? Honey, too many of them. So I gotta figure out a way to get rid of those ants because I don't want them making a home in my beds or in my pot plant, my pots or any of that. Like, no, we're not doing that. So anyway, back to what we were doing. So got that part taken care of. So you guys, let's take a look and see what we got in here already. So we can see, I know I already know a couple things I want to order because they're new. But let me show y'all how I've been having my stuff. Oh, I didn't even put peas on there. I'm definitely going to do some sugar snap peas. So we're just going to add that to the list. I'll just direct sow those though. And I'll direct sow those in the tomato bed. That's exactly, in fact, let me put that right there. Direct sow tomato bed. Direct sow tomato bed. Direct sow. I don't have to put the word tomato bed because it's under the tomato bed list heading. Put a line under that tomato bed. All right. So sugar snap peas. So I got plenty of those. I don't need to purchase those. Y'all see me? I got my little. I folded over, put my little binder clip on there. We need a new system. And let's see. So some of these seeds I know are really old. So I know I tried doing some spaghetti squash before, but I didn't set it up for success. So I need to figure out what to do. So honestly, I'm thinking putting it where the watermelon was at. The watermelon did great. So I'm trying to see on here. It says 100 days to harvest. And it says for me to do this anywhere from February to October. So yes, I can do those in there. So awesome. And I might do some acorn squash too. I don't think that would hurt me. It won't hurt me trying to put it in there. Let's see how many days to harvest for this. So this is 75 days to harvest, you guys. And those seeds was 2025. These seeds are, does that say 2021? These seeds might not produce anything, but we're gonna, we'll see. We're gonna put them in the, we'll sow them and see what germinates. Not direct sow though. We're gonna start those here in the house. This one says sell by December 2021. This is acorn squash, cream of the crop. Like I said, we just gonna try to. We just gonna try it. This one is so this is 100 days to harvest, 75 days, and another 100 days. So that's what we got there. And I bought these off in my gardener, I'm pretty sure 2-3 years ago. So let's see what it says. It says pack, oh, longer than I thought. Pack for 2021. I had big dreams of doing these, apparently, at the time. And this is a butternut squash as well. So, I'm saying as well. Actually, did I have a butternut squash on here? Okay, no, that was a cabbage. So I got all the squashes I need, basically. I got a acorn squash, a spaghetti squash, another acorn squash, which is a cream of the crop, creamy one versus a green one, and then I have a butternut. So we'll see if they germinate. Don't know how well that's gonna go, but we'll see. Everything's trial and error around here. And so I have those, and until I get my little system, I'm gonna keep it just like that. Carrots. So I know I'm down low on these carrots because I attempted to germinate some carrots in my planter that I have on my deck, and I didn't keep it moist. So initially a few came up, but I didn't keep it moist, and I went traveling and stuff, and so with the heat, it just didn't do well. So that was my fault. I shouldn't even tried that. So I got some in here, got some in here, got some in here. So I'm not gonna buy any more carrots until I use what I have. So, cause these are, like this one says 2020, this is 2024, and quite frankly, oh, the date is on the top of this one. This one says 2020. So, I might need to buy one. There is one that is like the short carrot, so I might buy one because I don't have any more of those, and that's the one I use the most of. That came up, that germinated for me. So these 2020 carrots probably not gonna do nothing, but those I'm gonna direct sell because I'm not trying to start these. I think those you don't start inside and then try to put them out there. It's a root, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to move it. Eggplants, I have these over here. I'm not a big eggplant person, so nope, I'm not doing that. All right, these seeds are my mustard seeds. So this one is a Florida broadleaf. That's a southern giant curled. This is a tender green mustard, another Florida broadleaf, some red giant mustard, and then a Tatsu mustard. So I had put some of these out in the spring, but it got hot so fast so quick, and mustard, it bolts like so easy. So for me here in Georgia, it's probably best for me to put this out in fall, like in the fall. So I'm definitely gonna, and I need to write that specifically on here. Yeah, I used to have this written on my stuff too. Child. We're gonna have a better way, y'all. We're gonna have a better way. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put on here, but this mustard, honestly, I'll put it on here as far as starting seeds. I've never started seeds for those. Honestly, I've never started seeds for any of this stuff inside. I normally just direct sow it, but because I want to get another harvest of summer stuff, I'm putting another session of summer stuff in, so I'm not gonna direct sow any of it. So yeah, I said any of it. The only thing I'm gonna direct sow is the carrots when it's, and I can do that at any point because they'll be okay as long as I keep it moist. So I got some collards, and these are Georgia collards. Yum yum! Can't wait to do those. Some Georgia Southern Creole collards, and this is my Swiss chard, and this is like the rainbow mix, and then I have it's Swiss chard. They call it rhubarb chard, I guess, because it's only red in here. But yes, so Notice I have the collards and the Swiss chart together on a little clip. Can't wait to order my little photo container to put these in. So I'll get that ordered. And ooh, these are my kales, but I will get that ordered because I do want to have a better system. Because as you can see how I got this folded so many times. That's because them seeds can fall out. Yeah, I don't know how many times I done had seeds at the bottom of that Ziploc bag. So these is an all-star kale mix. I've had this thing since I started gardening. It says for 2020, and that is correct. I had this since 2020. It's funny, I guess because I started buying other stuff too. So we have the red Russian kale. Yum, can't wait. I just love kale, y'all. Blue curled Scotch kale. And this is an In My Gardener one as well. I ordered seeds. This seeds be so inexpensive. Over 300 seeds were in here. And yeah. So that's another one. This is a Premier Kale. And I get like the ones you see on here that say like Burpee or Fur Moss. I get them for either Home Depot, Lowe's, or Walmart. All those big box stores. Otherwise, if you see it like these, I'll say In My Gardener, I order specifically from his website. Here's another red Russian kale and a dwarf blue curled kale. That's both of these packets. So, can y'all tell I love kale? All these packets of kale, oh my God. Don't need to buy kale, that's for sure. And then the Lacianato is my favorite kale. And then there's a scarlet kale. I was like, ooh, red kale. I want to get some of that, like all the way red, right? Not just the red veining, but some more red Russian, and Premier. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had enough kale. I got way more than enough, and I can't wait to get that started, y'all. I'm honestly thinking, I'm tempted, to be honest, just to. I might be able to work it out. I don't know. I'm gonna think through it. What I'm thinking about is I might direct sow all these seeds versus starting them up. I still would need to do the broccoli and the cabbage. I want to start them because I've never done it and I want to see how that goes. So, beets. So do I have beets? Yeah, I do have beets on there. So beets, I have beets here. This is Detroit dark red. Same thing. Just and this one is Tall Top Early Wonder. So funny thing though, you guys. I do want to grow the beets to eat the beets this time around, but I also am gonna grow some beets just to harvest the leaves because I like it in my salad. So I'm gonna put those in two different sections because the ones that I'm gonna harvest for my salad, I'm gonna put them in the I was thinking I'll put those in the green stalks and then put the ones that I want to eat somewhere else, like to actually eat the actual beetroot. Spinach is on the list. So we have some baby leaf spinach, some Bloomsdale long-standing spinach, some baby's leaf hybrid spinach. There's another long leaf standing spinach, and yeah. So all of these will have to wait to go out until it gets cool. Like I'm gonna direct sow these. I'm not gonna worry about putting those in starting those up in no seed trays or anything. I'm gonna direct sow all of those. But I just gotta wait till it wait for the right weather. I have radishes in here, but I realize I'm not a radish eater, so they can go with the eggplant. You're not eating those. Unless somebody asks me to grow some, I'm not growing any. I'm just not. I'm not. Funny story, y'all. I see some seeds down the bottom already. And here goes some more spinach. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. So here's some more spinach because I don't have this organized well. There was some more spinach down in there, so I definitely don't need no more spinach. And that's what happens too because I don't have it organized well. I end up going out and buying stuff. Or if I see it, I'm like, ooh, I don't think I have. Let me just go and grab it. Then I end up with too much. But what else? I do like bok choy and pak choy too, so let me make sure I put that on there. Bok choy and pak choy. I realized these will bolt on you quick. They like spinach as well. They will bolt quickly, so I gotta wait and do these when it's got seeds in here. Never done celery. Tried it. Didn't work out for me. I don't think I kept it moist enough. So we're going to definitely do some of those. I wonder if I can probably start these in a seed tray, because they're like almost like a tiny cabbage, if you will. Like a tiny Asian cabbage. All right, so here is our, speaking of cabbage, our cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli. At least that's what this list is. And our Brussels sprouts, apparently. So, some of these seeds might be too old. I don't know. This one says 2020, y'all. So, we're going to see how that's going to go. Kohlrabi. Oh, I remember purchasing this. I was watching Yellow Door Urban Homestead, and she kept talking about kohlrabi. I said, oh, I want to try some kohlrabi. I have yet to get this to grow. So we're gonna see if we can get that to grow this year. It's funny, I could just go to the store and buy some and try it, but I don't want to. I want to grow it myself and try it. I am so funny sometimes. I crack myself up. Then we got some cabbages here. So this cabbage, I forgot to do sometimes buy stuff from the Dollar Tree, the $1.50 tree. This is some cabbage. It's early golden acre. So I haven't been successful growing cabbage yet. So I really, really, really want to get some cabbage going this year. Let's start with the cabbages because I done kind of got sideways. So here's a cabbage as well. It says all seasons cabbage. It's got plenty of seeds in it. Some Savoy cabbage. So these Emma Gardner ones, these two I know are kind of old because they feel old. Like the package feels like it's been like touched a lot. 2021 package. And early Jersey Wakefield. So this was a Savoy one. I don't remember if I said that. So in the early Jersey Wakefield. So I really don't need to. I put that down here from Haas. I ain't buying that from Haas. I'm gonna see if I can. So we're gonna put a line for that. And realize I had is the year on this is probably 2020. It's 2021. Let's see if any of these seeds are any good. How are these collards over here? This is a Georgia Southern collard. You in with the cabbage. No, Diggle, you need to be over here. Let's put you with the collards. You're in the wrong spot, little buddy. So put him there. And then this one is called a Savoy Perfection. Isn't that pretty? I realize I don't have a red cabbage though. Here I am being picky about what the cabbage look like when I ain't even grown no cabbage yet. But this year, we're going to be successful in growing cabbage. You know why I say that? Don't know how I know? We were successful growing watermelon this year. I am so proud of myself. And I'm thanking God right now because I hear it raining outside. Nourishing the garden as only He can, honey. He does it the best. So, oh, and it was a broccoli in here that don't belong. Where is the broccoli? I guess it does belong because I only got one broccoli. This says green sprout and calabrese. I don't know. Anybody ever done that one? So this one is from 2023. So that might actually be okay. And then we have the Catskills Brussels sprouts. Don't sound like a lot of seeds in there, so I need to buy some more Brussels sprouts. So let me put that on the list to buy. Buy Brussels sprouts. I really love Brussels sprouts, y'all. So when I am successful growing these, so actually I'm thinking that's what I can put in that block bed. The block bed can house the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli, and then in my grow bags I'll do the cabbage. We're gonna write that down so we remember that. And it could change, but that's what I'm thinking right now. And then last but not least, we have this early snowball cauliflower, 52 days. That's sometimes that's short. Where can I start this? For my area, I can start that. Why does it say February to March? This is not a fall plant. February to March. February to March. I'm gonna give it a try. We gonna give it a try, y'all. I don't know. I'm a little confused by that. But I need to get some more Brussels sprouts. And I have plenty of different cabbages, so we're gonna see which ones will sprout up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting my seeds, y'all. I am looking forward to it with you guys. So we're gonna do that together too. I just needed to go through this so I could see what I needed to order. That's all my kale, and mustard, and carrots. So honestly, the only thing I need to order, if I had to say I needed to order something, would be some, I would want to do one more broccoli so I can have more than one kind, and then another Brussels sprout. Everything else, unless it just doesn't germinate, I think I'm good. And I'm pretty sure out of all the variety I have, I should be able to have something to germinate in all these categories, even if some of them are old, because I got some that are new in those categories too. So to purchase, I want to do Brussels sprouts, and I want to do another broccoli. And last but not least, but one of my faves too, lettuce. Lettuce. So I got tons of lettuce, as y'all can see. I'm not going to even bore y'all by going through all of these, but some arugula, Bibb, some little gem lettuce, different types of romaine. This one called Vivian. I don't like the Black Seed Simpson. At least I haven't had a good one yet. Paris Island. That's another romaine. Arugula. Red romaine, y'all. So just lots of lettuces. And some that I got from M.I. Gardner. Oak leaf lettuce. Didn't ever think I'd like that one. Like that one quite a bit too. Tango leaf lettuce. That's another good one. So I am so grateful for my this right here. M.I. Gardner, thank you, but I do not like the way this tastes. Ugh. That's why it's behind here, so I'm not gonna look at it. But I am so grateful for all the varieties. I'm so grateful for green stalks. Those green stalks come in so handy for doing your lettuces in. Perfect for lettuces. So I got all those figured out. And so the only thing I need to buy, you know what? I did want to buy carrots. Those, I think the ones I want to call Danvers. The Danvers variety. I think those are the short ones. So that's what I want to do, you guys. So thank y'all for hanging out with me doing this. And I got some peanuts in here, you guys. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to do the peanuts. I gotta look that up. But I have it in the fall, winter container. Might not supposed to be in there. I gotta check that. And y'all know how I was saying earlier. And then I got some really old seeds in here from stuff that somebody gave me. And I was joking with y'all about the seeds at the bottom. Y'all see all that? Y'all see them seeds? I have no idea what they are. We're not gonna worry about it either because I'm not gonna use them. But I'm gonna put all this stuff back in here for now. And I'm gonna order my container to put them in so I can have it nice and neat. And yeah. Then I'll have everything that I need in one space, in one place. Where I can go through it nice and neatly and know what I have and know what I need to purchase from now on. And right now, this is what we got. So, got everything written out on how I want to do it, where things I want things to go. For the grow bags, I did say cabbage. That's what we said, right? Cabbage in the grow bags. And then the block bags, we said we're going to do the broccoli, And then we said the what's the other thing we said, y'all? Oh, the Brussels sprouts. So that'll give everything else a chance to die off. Because even if I gotta up pot those until that other stuff dies off, at least it'll get a nice size when I get ready to put it out, which should be perfect. And yeah, so I still want to buy some red acre cabbage. I want a red cabbage. So if I happen to see one of them out in the store, I'll purchase it. But if not, I'll you know what? No, I want to go ahead and buy it out from Haas because I saw it on Haas. So I might just go ahead and buy it unless, like I said, unless I see it when I'm out purchasing this because I don't need a lot of stuff. So I don't want to have to purchase stuff online and end up having to pay, maybe possibly paying shipping when if I can get it locally. And I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited for fall. I'm excited just for the blessings that I know God is gonna bring our way. So thank you for joining me as I went through my seeds to see what I have, what I need, and when I get my container, I'll get that stuff in there and make it all nice and neat with my seeds. And then I gotta order the seedling trays too because I have none. Like I've been winging it, y'all. So when I get ready to do that as well, I'll bring you guys along. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for your support. Like, subscribe, share. And let's just come along with me and let's grow where planted. Until next time, be blessed.